Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back. Excuse me. Welcome back to another episode of Deliver Us the Moon. Sorry, I've been recording a little bit before we got to this point of recording this. Excuse me. Now my throat's kind of giving out on me for now because I've spoken too much. Alright, last episode we started off Deliver Us the Moon for the very first time. Before we start, I want to say that I recently discovered this game has a third game on its way, actually. Frankly, I didn't anticipate playing the game very soon. Actually, I'll say this much. At this point of recording, it's the second to last week of May, aka May 16th-ish. May 16th-ish. This week, they announced their third title the week before, because once I finished the first episode of recording, I realized at that point, the day before I was recording it, they announced that they were making the next Deliver Us series entry, and this one will take place far into the future. I think it's like 50 years, I think it said. I might be wrong. I read it on a brief, or I skimmed it at least, and I don't remember the title. I think it was Deliver Us the Future, I think it might have been. I might be wrong. I might have to relook at it. But it was a new entry of the Deliver Us thing. They mentioned it on their Steam page on Deliver Us the Moon or Deliver Us Mars page. I forget which one it was that I saw. It was like on the Steam news section of my library. So I'm very congratulations to them for finding the money and the time to go for this, for a third entry of this game. I do think that would be the absolute closer of the series. I think that Deliver Us Moon is, like, based off of my first episode of playing this one, it feels like a very gamified game of exploring space, compared to Deliver Us Mars, where it's very cinematic-y, still space related obviously, but it felt very, like, it felt like it was trying too hard, pushing into the narrative side, or very much to the cinematic side, instead of just focusing it on as a game. And I think Deliver Us the Moon kind of feels like it's mainly a game with subtle narrative focus and very environmental storytelling based, and I prefer that a lot more than what they did with Deliver Us Mars so far, based on what I'm going through here. But we'll see. We'll keep playing. I got 2 episodes today, including this one and the next one, and that'll be my session for this week. And so we're gonna go through as much as I can with this game. I want to know where it takes us. It's not a long game either. It's much shorter, I think, than Deliver Us Mars, because, again, there's no cinematic. I don't have to sit here and, like, watch Kathy or Kate. I think it was Kathy. I don't have to sit here and watch Kathy talk to Sarah or someone else to, like, kind of get the story across. Instead, we're just doing a lot more gameplay objectives and stuff like that. So, yeah. So this is our objective, which is to dock to the station. The point of the last episode stated that... Jesus, that was a lot of noise and whatever. I'm guessing we only have a portion of this recording, so we won't have the rest until we find all 7, I'm guessing. We collected all of the mission already. If you haven't listened to any of these or read on any of these document information, please check out the last episode, check out the previous episode, and such. Alright, let's go and dock this ship, I guess. We have to dock the ship here, because we launched in the last episode. Oh yeah, I messed up in the last episode. I was about to go and, not to move up and down, okay. No. Move down is control. I'm not used to this yet, because this control is a little bit weird. Yeah, because there's a bit of a... Okay, so WASD is movement. So does W go forward, I guess? I don't wanna move, like, there's a little bit of a drift. That's the hard part, is, like, making sure that the drift doesn't go off too much, which I don't like. There's a bit of a drift and I don't like it. Okay, there we go. We got it. Okay, I wasn't sure if I got that landing of the ship or not correctly. Alright, but yeah, it's very interactive and focused on the gameplay, and so the story is kind of minimal, or, like, very based on the documents you find or the audio logs you find. So it's really good for doing that, you know? First person again?
Ground control to Fortuna 1. You must have reached Pearson Space Station by now. The storm has severely damaged our instruments, so we can't reach your location or receive any messages. But we can detect fluctuations in the MPT network. If you can hear this, when you reach the control center, try to find out what's wrong with the MPT connection so you can bring it back online. Good luck with that.
So yeah, there's a lot of characters that are in this game that are very familiar-ish. In the last episode, we kind of called out a lot of them. Isaac is being one of them. Kathy was a bit of a Pearson Space Station, 2059, 5 years after the blackout. Isaac was one of them. Claire is another one. Claire is the sister, the oldest daughter of Isaac's. And Kathy's been mentioned kind of slightly, so she's like the little sister, which is really cool. And then we're playing as Sarah, but we don't know... we haven't heard her voice yet or anything, and we don't know how she looks like. She's just literally wearing a spacesuit. And that was usually the case. Oh man, we're back in this weird first-person anti-gravity style mechanic again. Ugh. You know, the first time I ever actually went through this is literally Prey 2017. The one that Arcane made. It's literally the only game that I had previously played that had this, but I'm kind of thankful that there are games like this that actually have like space as this theme, you know? With saving here already. With the oxygen deplete. Oh god, we have no oxygen in here. Did somebody blow a hole in here? My goodness. What's the objective? I hope that doesn't remove... Oh, it does remove your oxygen while you're in the menu. That's not great. That sucks so much. Okay, we gotta quickly examine this to see if there's anything we can replenish, or not replenish, but like take out for collectibles. Okay, so is there anything over here? Is there anything here that I can grab? Is this a gas tank we can replenish? Oh, we can. Oh no, maybe this is a battery. It looks like a battery to me. Alright, I'm looking around to see if there's anything more to pick up or grab. Why does this spot, like, have no oxygen? Gosh, this is really hard to navigate. Because I have to spin around and all. Oh, I see. We need to plug that into the battery we just found. So far, no documents. Interesting. Interact. Another thing? What is this? Oh, that's oxygen. Okay, so that's oxygen. Okay, got it. Can I close this thing so we can get some air in here? No? Okay, well, we'll have to live with how much oxygen we can grab from whatever. It's hard to say where to go here, actually. I think the navigational parts of the level design in these are always interesting because it's like you're going to have to rely on trying to... You have to rely on, like, what you can... Or, like, what you can see, and they don't really give you guidance in anything, which is kind of okay, I guess. Hard to say. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm examining everything else. Can I speed it up? No, I can't. I can't press shift and speed it up. So in order to close this, we need to place this battery here, I'm guessing. Is that not it? Okay, so that's not it. This is not the battery for that we need. I'm guessing we're plugging in the battery for something here. What is this? No, we need this for something else. So we need to do like a very battery per battery thing, I guess, maybe? Oh, there's more oxygen tanks. I didn't realize that here. I was not paying attention to what they are yet. Oh, I see. We only have a limit of 3 minutes of oxygen. Okay, I shouldn't have... I thought it would accumulate all the way through, so that's my bad. Okay, so we only got one battery. We don't have more than... Oh, maybe we can pull one battery on from the other side, maybe? Let's try doing... Oh, jeez. Let's try doing this. Let me grab the other battery if I can here. Can I grab the other battery in here? Sorry if anybody is getting dizzy from this whole thing. Oh, no, I can't grab it. Okay, if I have one, I gotta get another one here. Oh, jeez. I need one more battery, though. Where can I find another battery in this space? Oh, I know what. Okay, I'm stupid. Got it. No, I got it. I got it now. It's to temporarily hold this door with this battery on this side. That's what that was for. Okay, I wasn't sure what that was initially, so that was my fault. And so this should remain open because I have the thing. This is great. Playing upside down. Once again, apologies to those who are going to get dizzy from me spinning around a whole lot. I'm used to this in a weird way. It doesn't give me a headache or anything, or vertigo or something. But that's because I typically am okay with it, I guess. From my understanding, when you look at the crosshair, you'll probably have less... you'll have less problems dealing with dizziness, in a way, for most of these games. I think that the problem sometimes is either that or FOV. From what I've heard, people will say like FOV will help a lot more, which is totally fair. Oh, I was trying to open this one last time. What the heck? F? No. I want to see what this is. There we go. The Copernicus Moon Hub. Ace parts. Oh, this is parts for Ace. Okay. Internal mail, WSA, this side up to Copernicus Moon Hub, issued for the space elevator drop 7888847 Ace parts. Okay. Not sure if that has anything to do with anything here for me. Alright, what do I need to do? I just literally did something. I don't know exactly what I plugged into for this one. Is there a lever I'm missing? Oh, maybe I need to touch the screen. I see. Shiny screen. Reboot, please.
Backup power active. Life support systems online. Oxygen levels rising.
So we need to turn on this this space station stuff, I guess. The space station needs to be turned on, it seems. Still data recovery 0. Haven't gotten much. Okay, so that door is open here. The hatchet is open here. Is there anything else here we want to explore before we move forward down there? Want to make sure we have like all the documents that we might need to find here, because I want to make sure we got some documents in case of you know, not history, but like information that we might not know. I don't even need that anymore. I don't even know why that's in that spot, but okay. Yes. Oh, there's a flashlight. My bad. Didn't realize the flashlight would be available here too. Alright, one more check up here, and then we should go downstairs, or go down to the hatchet, or that little hole thingy. Yeah, that's the only door you can open. Okay, got it. Alright, let's go down. But yeah, otherwise I think that people who get dizzy in a first-person thing, totally fair, totally fair. It's kind of sad that people have problems with it, but it's what it is, you know? This place is very wide. I'm guessing that music is because that thing is there, maybe, or that maybe it's trying to reveal something, maybe. Door's not open. Alright, let's go to this little sound bite that will tell us something.
Expedition team, do you copy?
Copy, Control. We're all set. Ready for descent.
The MPT network is still down, so expect the lights to go out as you descend towards Copernicus.
Thanks for the heads up, Pearson.
Remember, Sarah, our oxygen here in the station is limited. After arriving, you'll have 40 minutes to find out what caused the blackout and bring our MPT network back online. If you're not back by then, we'll have to evacuate without you.
We hear you, Control. Rolf, you ready?
I am. And don't worry, Control. It's probably just a glitch. We'll be back before you know it.
Oh, we're hearing Sarah for the first time.
Let's find out how they've been holding up down there. Alex, commence descent protocol.
All systems go. Descent in 3, 2, 1. Descent engaged. Godspeed.
They say descent, but wouldn't it be ascent? Because descent is going down, and ascent is to go up. So aren't we going up and out to space, or are we going down somewhere? I'm wondering. And I'm wondering, is this taking place within our current location at the moment, but it doesn't feel like it at the same time. Also, I've realized, did I lose my chances of getting these information, or are these two like popping up for the rest of the game at some point, I guess? Because so far I only got one, so I haven't seen anything continuing off of it, so a little bit worried, but hey, who knows? So there's one pathway here. There's that. Oh, scanning again. Random scan here. Pause and read this. I don't think I'll read these documents or these information on the database stuff. I'll probably read more of like the pickup documents that you pick up and you read off of those. I'll read those more often than this, because I think these are just additional information. Like much like Deliver Us Mars, they have a lot of like these information that just adds to the story a little bit, like world building sense. The reading stuff is much the same, but I feel like you're temporarily holding on to them. So yeah. All right. So this is the path. There's the other one. Is just goes back to where we just came in from. So we're gonna check out this part. See what this is. I see that we have a lot of status monitoring screens here. Is this a lever? Oh. Okay. I don't get the point of covering the windows yet, so we'll probably leave that. There's a pathway over there. Is there another pathway on the back of me? Out of curiosity. That looks like the window again, so that's not it. That looks like a pathway we can go to, or go through as well. Yeah, another path over there. I'm kind of curious what's an optional path and what's not an optional path so far. Sorry, I'm looking around to see if there's any... if there's any stuff we want to pick up. Which way is what? This is Libra, I guess? What's the other spot anyways? Alright, let me see what the other spot leads to. That one leads to Libra, this one leads to Pixies or Pixies, I guess? And then, what's the other room telling me? What's the other room named? Wait, is that not a room? That might be just a window, yeah. I might have mistook that as a pathway. My bad. Alright, and then this one is the Ares. I'm guessing these are names of some sort of like mythical being, I guess, and they're naming after it. I mean, Ares is God of War, I believe, right? Or the astrology as Ares, I guess. And I'm guessing Pixies or Pixies or Pixies are the one that's another star name, a name of a star. So I'm guessing they're naming it off of like star patterns or stars. Libra. Oh, I see. This might be the Libra with, but then we in America call it Libra with an I, not a Y. I don't know. It's kind of strange that I was like, why is Libra just so uniquely different? Strangely, but it's like, oh, I see. I kind of see it. So I'm spinning around. I'm spinning around just because I want to see. Actually, I don't even know what's the floor. Yeah, I don't know. What's considered a floor? I don't know. I'm just doing what I'm doing. Okay, we landed in we landed on Libra, but I don't know if Libra has anything yet. So, okay, there's another sound wave over there in the sleeping quarters. What is this? What does the sign say? Maintenance saves lives. Maintenance can save your life. Report any structural damage to the closest maintenance supervisor as soon as possible. It is your duty. Our duty. Can I get through this? I can. Rolf Robertson. So that's the guy we've been hearing a little bit about. Or hear a little bit of voices from. Maintenance saves lives. A monorail delay could cost lives. Cargo transport is critical for sustaining the surface facilities. Delays of these transports must be avoided at all costs. Okay. Alright, let's get this audio log here.
There you go, buddy. Almost there. We'll touch up your paint job later, don't worry.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah, just patching up Alex before we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can get. Besides, you wouldn't have made it to that airlock if it hadn't been for him. This MPT blackout can't be just a glitch, Rolf. Everything is still dark down there. Last time there was an outage. Did you hear the message from Earth?
No. What did they say?
They can't even send ships up here anymore without the MPT. It's crazy, right? We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface ASAP. We don't have much time.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, I'm believing that's the end of the article. Or the audio log. Let's see, what is this? That is some really... Okay, that was really bright light. Oh, this is Ace's eyeball, isn't it? Danger. Electrical shock risk. Do not tamper with hardware or drivers. Ace behavior update 2.0. Alright, put that back. I see a little data log thing here. So we'll read this, of course. It's only one page, apparently. Council member Laverde. The MTT is still offline. What's going on? Backup power is finally running up on the station. Up here at the station, and we're preparing the Pearson elevator to take us down to Copernicus Moon Hub to provide any assistance you might need to bring the MPT back online. We're coming. Please be safe. Sarah Baker, Pearson Station Lead Engineer. Okay, so interesting. That is not a document that will be on our thing, sadly. That's just a temporary dialogue or temporary in-world examination that will... Excuse me. That will just be readable there and then, I guess. I'm guessing this is Sarah's original place, I guess. Unless this is a different Sarah, I don't know, really. Oh, we can interact. Oh, wait, wait, are you playing a full song? No. Oh, wait, actually, can we play the whole song and that would be the achievement? I mean, she's playing like she knows the guitar. Oh, wait, this is still a different tune? Okay. Oh, different tune. I'm wondering if playing a full song would actually make sense here. Okay, it's the same tune again. Okay, it loops back. I'm guessing it loops around a song. Okay, so we can check out Rolf's plays here. Oh, scanning. Database. Oh, this is the malfunction. Okay, we got the malfunction stuff again. Pause and read this, of course, if you want to see. Cairo sleep machinery. So this probably failed on them when they needed to go to sleep, I guess. Because I did remember the malfunction was about how they couldn't go to sleep and stuff to prepare for their travel back home. Or maybe. Alright. Is there anything else to scan or examine here? Is that Moon and the Earth, I guess? Moon Man. First contact. Moonman first contact. Backside, the astronaut docks into a runway space station on his way to the moon. In it, he discovers clues of an old friend. Convinced that they may still be alive on the moon, he doubles his effort to reactivate the space elevator in a race against time. I'm guessing we're going to be probably racing against time to go down to the moon as well, because most of these comic book style thing is kind of like a summarized version of what our character is going through at the moment. What is this? Ooh. Is this the moon or is this Earth? If this is Earth, that makes sense because there's a lot of deserty style terrain due to loss of water and stuff, I bet. Which is kind of devastating though. Oh, there's a thing here. Alright. Apparently I can't press R to read, but this is just a scrolly thing. Dear Mr. Peterson, or Dear Mr. Robertson, I don't know why I say Peterson. I'm one of the few survivors of the Huygens Kairos sleep malfunction. I recently came across a fragment recovered from the cryo generator and was hoping you would inspect it. Also, is there any way I can get my ace to project holographic data from that day? I want to find out what it really happened at Huygens. Maria Gonzalez. So we know Maria. She's one of those who survived, and somewhat a supervisor of the Earth, the leftover space station of Earth, or space people of Earth. Dear Miss Gonzalez, I've inspected the generator fragment you sent over, but I can't find anything conclusive as for holographic data. It's unfortunately location-based. Holograms can only be projected where they occurred. If the Lunar Council ever clears the access to Huygens again, I think the best thing to do is to bring your ace and check the holographic data that's there. Rolf Robertson, Pearson Station Mechanic. Okay, so that's our information. So Maria was asking for his help. Reminder, they have... I can actually... Reminder, they have changed the code again. The new code is 2539. Okay, that's our objective there. Thank you. Not sure what we need that code for yet, because I have not examined everything just yet. Oh, we have to probably punch the code in here to move forward, I guess, to the control center. Got it. Let me check this room here first, because I didn't really fully see if there's anything that I might have not seen yet. There's another room. Is this the toilet? Yeah, this is a toilet room. What is this thing? Looks like a lever. What is this device? I can't tell what this machine is. It's so weird. What is this? Coca-Cola squished squished bottles of Coca-Cola. Alright, so there's really nothing else besides just that, I guess. So let's just move forward. There's not really much anyways. say what is this? I see a lot of messaging. Oh, wrong turn. Maintenance saves lives. Never go out without Ace by your side. The Copernicus Moon Hub maintenance wing has all the tools and experience required for your Ace demands. Microwave power transmission, the MPT, is keeping our families alive. Do not let it go offline. Every day we work for the safety of our loved ones. Maintenance can save your life. Report any structure. I already read that one already anyways. Okay, cool. Let's punch in the code. What we got? 2539. I want to remember that. Okay. 253 on the 9. Correcto. Correcto mundo. Alright. This is the control room? Quite a spacious place. Yeah, let's just... I'll probably pick up the collectibles in here, or trying to find any documents that might be collectible-wise. Orion Wing, Research and Development, Rolf Robertson. Okay. I'll do the collectible stuff, and then I'll probably continue this episode with all the objectives we need to do in the next episode. The Humanity for the Future. It's a lot of... It's almost like weirdly propagandized in a way. It almost feels like it, based on how they're set up on the posters on the walls. It's kind of weird. Council member MacArthur. Oh, MacArthur. Ah, okay. MacArthur is also from Delores the Moon, or Delores Mars. He had a bigger role in that one. I'm guessing he's much more smaller in this one. In the past few months, my team and I have encountered problems with construction material shipments. We were supposed to be finished with the Orion wing by now, but again, we've missed our milestone due to shipments being repeatedly cancelled. When can we expect the Lunar Council to approve further shipments? Sarah Baker, Pearson Station Lead Engineer. I see. So Sarah's reaching out to MacArthur. Engineer Baker. Engineer Baker. The Lunar Council has decided to shift resources priorities around because of new construction on the moon. For the time being, I recommend you do with what you have. We all do down here. We all do down here? What does that mean? I recommend you do with what you have because we are also doing what we have down here. I'm guessing is what he's trying to say. Anyways, William MacArthur, Lunar Council. Council member MacArthur. New construction. Is the Huygens facility finally being repaired? It's about time that place opened up again. There's too much knowledge buried there since the Cairo sleep malfunction. Sarah Baker, Pearson Station Lead Engineer. Engineer Baker, suffice it to say that while the construction project is classified, it does not concern Huygens. Access to the Huygens research facility remains restricted until further notice. William R. MacArthur, Lunar Calendar. Lunar Council, I mean. Lunar Calendar. Yeah, look, it's Earth. Okay, so they're trying to advise that we should have an ace on our side, but we don't have an ace on our side at the moment. Man, there's a lot more to explore. I want to hurry up and explore all these things before we start doing whatever. What is this? Another magazine thing? Issue 14, January 2054, Space Tech Magazine's Reflections on the Huygens Chiral Sleep Malfunction, and interview with Dr. Rosa Laverde. Backside. In this edition, we interviewed WSA Lunar Council member Dr. Rosa Laverde. I think this is Rosa from... Oh, she's also in Deliver Us Mars. So, yeah, because in Deliver Us Mars... Oh, I shouldn't spoil it. Yeah, you know what? A lot of these characters, for anybody who's watching me watch this... If anybody's watching me play this first and then watching me on Deliver Us Mars, totally fair. I think that if you're wondering which one comes first, obviously the moon. But I mean, for those who knows will know it. But for me, I don't want to try to spoil too much. But I know that a lot of these names will pop up again in Deliver Us Mars, so I don't want to spoil that for those who only watch me play this first and then play the other thing after. But I will know none of these characters anyways in the other game, so that kind of hurts the experience a little bit because there's some weight to these things. Anyways, Dr. Rosa Laverde about the cause of the 2048 Huygens chiral sleep malfunction and how we can avoid this type of catastrophe in the future. All right. I see how it is. So they're trying to speak on that. As AS. Is there something over here? The chair's flying. Is this a note that I need to get a code for whatever reason? I don't know. Okay, I'm not reading this. Evacuation procedure. In the case of emergency, please pay attention to the following guidelines. All personnel assemble an orbital elevator for facility evacuation. Geez, the white background is hurting this words. I can't even read it. Space station evac notice. Travel to Moon Hub. Full elevator lockdown. You have plus or minus 1 hour before departure. Please leave your possessions behind. Moon Hub evac notice. Travel to the space station. Full elevator lockdown. Plus minus 1 hour before departure. Please leave your possessions behind. Make sure to wear a spacesuit. If both facilities are in emergency state, report to your station's operator for evacuation instructions. Backside, Pearson Copernicus. Elevator evac notice. WSA World Space Agency. Okay, I had to read that quickly because I feel like there was a lot of words that just bombs my face there. Okay, so there's 2 spacesuits that didn't get used, it looks like. So that means nobody really evacuated, it seems. Somebody might be still here. Oh, no, never mind. 3 and 4 are missing, so that means that 2 people evacuated, but no clue what they evacuated for or used it for. And this goes to Orion. Okay, so next episode, let's go ahead and explore this device and see if we can turn on the MPT or at least the call center thing, the command center thing. So we're gonna access the screen here soon, but for now we're just gonna call it here. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one or Nobody Minds, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night to whenever you're watching this. Like that we're going through it a lot more, a lot of exploration, a lot of things to just kind of piece together for ourselves, and I really like it so far for just the subtle storytelling, I guess. But a lot of mystery of what's going on here. Even though we kind of know what had happened at the end of this game a little bit, because they mention it here and there in Deliver Us Mars, so kind of wondering what we're gonna expect here at least. But yeah, other than that, that's it for this episode. Roz out.